What's happening, SVP here? Welcome to Trinity-Pawling's most comprehensive sports show, TP Nation.
Hello, Trinity-Pawling fans, faculty, and fellow brothers, and welcome to the first episode of TP Sports Nation. I'm Connor Harris, and alongside me is my colleague, Phip Waugh. Phip, start us up with a sports roundup for the week.
Thank you, Connor. 19 members of the 2018 Trinity-Pawling cross country team traveled to Cho to compete in the preseason Cho Invitational. Our performance indicates a promising season. Star returners Tommy Howell, Jimmy Nolan, and Jack Long displayed serious dedication and grit.
Hello, this is Mr. McDougal, the head coach of the varsity cross country team. So, Mr. McDougal, who are you counting on to lead the cross country team this year?
Senior captain Grande came back in really good shape. Junior Tommy Howell is fit. What he did in the spring in terms of distance and what he did over the course of the summer in terms of running has helped tremendously. He's very, very fit. Sophomores Jack Long and Jimmy Nolan last year learned by doing, and this year they're going to be much better. Ben Yoon's in good shape. Jack Zhang is in good shape. And we have 3 or 4 newcomers. Sam Fetchner, who's very strong and runs well. Sam Stone, who's a new senior, is very strong and is running well. Tucker Kellogg is running really well.
Sounds good. How do you think the team is prepared in practice to lead up to the meets?
We have a tone in practice of effort and supporting of each other. So each day the guys arrive, do what they're supposed to do. They support each other, they help each other. As we've talked about it, we kind of suffer together and grow together. They know what they want to accomplish. Last year's group didn't do as well as they wanted to do record-wise, and since 6 of the top 8 from last year have returned, they want to do better, they know what they need to do, and they're willing to work.
That's good. Thank you, Mr. McDougal.
Thank you.
So, Nick, how will you help your teammates succeed this week?
I'm going to try and lead by example. I'm just going to do my best foot forward and work hard every single day, give them an example to look up to. But it's mainly individual effort, so as long as they're putting their best foot forward, I think we'll be in a good position.
And Nick, how do you think you and the top runners have prepared in practice this week?
I think the boys have been doing good. From what I've seen, they've all improved a lot from last season, and it's good to see how far they've come. Well, all of them have matured really well. They keep working really hard and improving their times, and it's going to be an exciting season. We'll be in a good position.
The TPXT boys will open up their season at Salisbury next Saturday at 3 p.m. The varsity soccer team kicked off against South Kent and Bridgeton over the past weekend. The boys are playing against Gunnery at 4:30 on Friday at home. Come out and support the boys.
We're here with Coach Clougher of Trinity-Pawling's varsity soccer team. Looking forward to Friday's game against Gunnery. What do you think you guys need to improve on in order to get the win?
I think we still can improve on everything. I think something we're really focusing on right now is moving the ball quickly, especially early in the season. Players aren't used to each other. They're not sure exactly where players are going to be at all times. So it's just about getting rid of the ball in 2 or 3 touches, getting it back, moving it on, finding their teammates, and really moving off the ball as well.
Awesome. What have you guys been doing well, and what are your goals for the rest of the season?
I think we've defended well as a unit, especially early in games. I think we've focused in and made sure that, from forwards to the back, through our goalie as well, that we're defending together. It's not individual efforts. It's not just one person trying to carry the team. It's defending as part of the system, as part of the shape. Goals for the year is to improve. I think overall, apart from we do have a good senior class with Huma, Mark, and Jack in particular. But we're a pretty young team overall, so goals are to grow and goals are to improve and make sure that, each game we get a little better. Towards the end of the season, we peak, and then we're able to carry the success moving forward.
Awesome. There you have it, folks. Mr. Clougher. We're here with Jack Haims, senior captain of the varsity soccer team here at Trinity-Pawling. Jack, what has the team been doing to prepare for the game against Gunnery on Friday?
I think the team's been coming out to practice every single day with a good mindset, like a ready-to-work mindset. Also, really focusing on their good first touch and making sure to make the right pass at the right times, not really forcing a lot of turnovers.
Great. How are you hoping to respond as a team after a tough start to the year?
I really think we got to get a quick win and get a goal early on in the game because Gunnery is a good team, and we did have some trouble with them last year. So in order to beat them, I think we need to come out strong at the beginning of the game.
Awesome.
A stacked Trinity-Pawling football team faced up against Salisbury in a scrimmage that showed a lot of encouraging things to finish off the preseason. Now going over the highlights from this scrimmage. Forrest Drummond had a very explosive 21-yard run. The multi-sport athlete, Trey Fletcher, caught a 30-yard bomb from the very athletic Javon Bullion. Big Alex Olivois had 2 sacks and absolutely dominated the line of scrimmage. Lastly, Eddie Gonzalez was named a captain and showed great leadership on and off the field. Trinity-Pawling football will face up against Avon at Avon Home Farms at 3 o'clock in a rivalry game. They are expecting a very big crowd, so arrive to the field early.
So, team has a big game this Saturday against Avon. What is the team doing to prepare for that game?
Well, it's always a rough one first game. Everyone has to get their jitters out, the nervousness. It's always going to be a wild card. Any team can beat any team any day. I just believe that for this weekend, as they beat us last year, I think that we need to come out with revenge, be able to focus on our main assignments, and be able to just focus on the win.
I'm standing here with head varsity football coach, Coach LaFontaine. We're going to talk about the preparation for Avon's game on Saturday. Coach, just take me through the week. How's the team morale been in practice? How are the guys doing with their jobs and everything?
Yeah, team morale's been great. Practice prep's been good. Our camp, we got the scrimmage Kent and Salisbury in preparation for this week. So, those are high caliber scrimmages against league opponents, which is always good.
Of course.
But the guys are jacked up for Avon week. This is a big test.
Awesome. Is there any outstanding work ethic that you've noticed among any of the top leaders of the team, returning players at all?
Well, we nominated, we named captains. So, our 4 captains are doing a great job. Eddie Gonzalez probably stands out as a guy that kind of never says anything and just works his tail off all the time. But overall, the guys, their effort level has been high and consistent, and that's what you need to do to prepare to win. So.
Has the film room been being used a lot lately?
I say the alumni room has been unbelievable because the ease of access to transition from film to practice has been awesome. So we've been in the field house. We've used the alumni room pretty much every day. Just for, I talk about the boys. We talked about it the other day, like get your 12 minutes in. And 12 minutes is just 12 minutes on top of whatever we're doing. And that's in the film room, meeting with the coach. Get the extra 12 in, and that adds up to an hour. So we've been able to do that together, and it's been hopefully super productive.
Awesome. Well, I know for a fact that I'm super excited to watch the game this weekend. I'm sure other guys are too. Thanks for taking the time out of the day.
Thanks, Garvey. Avon week. Roll Pride!
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles for this episode of TPSN. Tune in next Friday for all new content. I'm Phip, and this is Connor Harris. Stay classy, Pawling. See you at the tavern for some wins.